the biggest thing I've learned is that so many people have stories, even if they're like hidden, even if you don't know the person very well. Everyone has a story.
My name is Kylie Cardenas, and I just graduated from HP Baldwin High School.
My name is Emma Jane Roy, and I also just graduated from HP Baldwin High School. My mom is the media teacher at Baldwin High School. For a really long time, she was trying to get me to delve into media and videos and to do a HIKI NŌ, but I wasn't super interested in it in middle school. But during COVID, I kind of got into media a lot more, and I started doing my first few HIKI NŌ videos.
My life at home is very, very fascinating. For one thing, my parents are homeschooling me. In my opinion, homeschooling has both positives and negatives. A positive is that I can eat a good lunch and wear whatever I want.
That kind of gave me an introduction to how to operate a camera, how to edit.
During middle school, I was definitely interested in media. I was a part of the morning broadcast. That kind of got cut short due to COVID. So during freshman year, I was looking for ways to express my creativity. So freshman year, I was enrolled in Mrs. Roy's Arts and Communication class. And I was lucky enough that Miss Roy bumped me up to her upper level class for sophomore and junior year. It was very scary at first, just the amount of work and the dedication you have to put into this class. I would say it's one of my more rigorous courses. And it's also very rewarding.
I've done a lot of challenges from middle school to high school, like how to take care of an abandoned baby bird. And the slipper library one.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes.
But I think my favorite one out of all of them was my freshman year. I think the prompt was hidden gemstones in your own backyard, something like that. But we did our story on one of the newer cafes in Wailuku called the Maui Coffee Attic.
There's great communication here, there's great relationship building here.
It does mean a lot to me to be able to share these stories. There's a lot of hidden stories in everyone. And I don't think I fully realized that until I started doing HIKI NŌ stories.
So Mrs. Roy gave the winter challenge as an assignment, like a group assignment. I remember the prompt being small actions, big impact, and from then we had to brainstorm a lot to try to find a good topic.
The way we serve those affected by domestic violence is really, we're in the back end, we're behind the scenes.
I personally like doing group projects for HIKI NŌ challenges. Despite all the stress and challenges that come up and the crazy deadlines, I think there's a beauty in just me going through that with my peers around me.
Kylie and I both won a student mental health award this past year, and they were both on our personal narratives that we made in our high school class.
My personal narrative was called Privilege.
During school, I protest against the 70-minute long periods, the school workload that is getting too much to handle, and the fast approaching upcoming deadlines creeping up on me. But wait, let's start my day over again.
Throughout the video, I kind of switched the perspective and kind of forced myself to find the beauty in these little things. I was so grateful to get the 2025 Student Voice Award. I didn't really expect it, but if my video helped at least just one other person feel seen or more heard in their situation, I think it was worthwhile.
Mine was about my feelings, about how I struggle with comparing the past to the present.
It's almost as if life was passing me by and I was just letting it.
It is kind of scary for other people to see these personal stories and my own almost hidden feelings. But there is something almost refreshing about it too, because I'm able to share a part of myself that I normally wouldn't show on the outside.
But now,
a girl about my age came up to me after the mental health award ceremony was done and like told me like, yeah, I relate to it so much. Like I didn't know other people were feeling how I was feeling. And it was just really like nice to see we're all more alike than we think.
PBS Hawaiʻi, they invited me to host one of their shows. Aloha, and welcome to this episode of HIKI NŌ on PBS Hawaiʻi. It was definitely nerve-wracking at first. I think you could probably tell from like the first few shots, but once I got comfortable and reading the teleprompter, it was so much fun. I felt like I was hosting my own show and just like living out my YouTuber dreams.
I want to work on like movie sets when I'm older, and this is like the first like big like room, like set kind of place I've been into. And it was really cool to see like how everything has been filmed. Like I've been watching HIKI NŌ for so long, and it was just really cool to see the room where everything's been like hosted, where everything's been like filmed and done. And yeah, it was such a cool experience.
Tune in next week for more proof that Hawaii student HIKI NŌ can do.
This fall, I'm going to be attending Chapman University, and I'm going to be majoring in film and television production with an emphasis in editing.
My pathway is a little different, but I'm going to go to Seattle University in the fall, and I'm going to major in diagnostic ultrasound. And even though I'm not going to be heavily focused on film during college, I hope to still keep it as like a little side hobby whenever I have free time.
Through like the HIKI NŌ stories and the personal narratives, it really broadened my perspective on other people's stories, my own stories, and it makes you more empathetic and aware of what other people and what other like stories are out there.
I've learned interpersonal skills, communication skills, and just I've met so many great people, and just the friendships and relationships I've like fostered throughout the way have been like so valuable to me, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. So if it wasn't for Miss Roy and my freshman year self sticking it through these 4 years, like I would not be where I am today. So.